you so much, CTR Media Network, Dr. Tina Ramsey, along with the staff of CTR Media Network and all of the podcasters that have programs featured on CTR Media Network. I'm Kim Jacobs, the host of The Kim Jacobs Show, and we're bringing balance to the world one household at a time. It is such an honor and a privilege to be able to be associated with Dr. Tina Ramsey and her program with CTR Media Network. They go over and beyond the call of duty and do exceptionally well when it comes to the podcasters. I'm saying things that are like, ooh, mind-blowing. They are exceeding our expectations, and I cannot be more grateful and more thankful. So I just wanted to take a moment to say thank you for all of your professionalism, your consideration, going the extra mile to make sure that your podcasters have what we need to be able to have a thriving program and to get exposed to over 350 million households, 46 countries. I am excited to be a part of CTR Media Network, and I don't take it for granted. Thank you, Dr. Tina Ramsey, for all that you do. God bless you.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Wake Up and Win Morning Motivation Podcast powered by CTR Media Network. This particular series is designed to fuel your business, fuel your mindset, I should say, elevate your business, podcast, and or TV show, and inspire you to take positive actions daily. Each episode includes powerful insight, simple, actionable strategies, a quote, a Bible scripture, and a call to actions to help you to achieve your level of success and have the courage to walk into your greatness. On this today, we are going to talk about something that I love to talk about, which is the power of networking. Your net worth is your network. Now, how many times have you heard that if you are a business owner, entrepreneur, we hear your net worth is your network 24/7. But what exactly does that mean? And why should you be concerned with that? And for those of you who are not an entrepreneur or business owner, you may be saying, well, this episode for me, so I'm going to click off. I'm not going to listen to it uh because I don't have a business, I don't have a podcast, I don't have a TV show, I'm not an entrepreneur, so this is not for me. Well, yes, it is, because you want to make sure that your network, meaning the people, or your net worth, the people who are around you in your network, your friends, your families, your colleagues, who you're hanging around. So you need to make sure that it's right. So we're going to talk about that on today. So let's think about, people want to know the secrets to success. I gave you some secrets. I'm gonna be dropping some gems about what makes success in various different episodes. And so I talked about it a little bit in the other episode, so now I'm gonna give you another tip right now, that most successful people don't just work hard, they build strong relationships. So who can open doors that hard work alone cannot. Now I mean, I work very, very hard. And most entrepreneurs, they work very hard. And it's certain doors based upon the industry that you in, that that can be life changing if you get into that particular door, that particular networking group. It can open up uh unparalleled opportunities for you if you're allowed to be a part of whatever that is, right? Or you feel like it. I would say making sure that you always in God network first, and he'll make sure that he put you or place you in the proper places that you're going to be. But back to the point, working hard alone is not enough to get in some of these doors, no matter if you even qualify for it. It is a thing called your net worth. Who do you know? It's not all about what you know, it's about who you know. And I heard that a lot, but I didn't really get it until I start building up to multiple levels and start seeing really how and what entrepreneurship is, what it isn't, and how at the end of the day, we all need people. We need other people in the entrepreneurship arena. We need customers, we need clients, and then we also need people who support the brand. They may not ever purchase a product, but they're there every time you go live. They comment on all your posts, they sharing your posts. Everybody serves a purpose in the overall growth and development and scaling up of your business. And so you need to be intentional about building strong relationships with your viewing and listening audience. If you are a podcast or TV host, with your people within your industry, also people that are not in your industry, you need to be able to network with them and be able to build camaraderie with them. But then there are certain people that you want to have a more close workable relationship with. I have found with my experience over the years, I have found with my experience over the years that relationships are more valuable and powerful than any one time or even multiple sale that you can have. Why? Is because it has been the relationships when I was at my lowest of lows, that a relationship or relationships that I nurtured over the years was where someone got me in the door. Someone opened up an opportunity. They extended mentorship when I needed it, when I couldn't afford it at the time. They became my mentor. They extended some of their people over to me and told them about my service. They referred clients over to my business during times when things was not going as I felt it should go at that time. They extended knowledge, help, support, just camaraderie, relationships. I tell people every day, well, not every day, but I tell entrepreneurs, you should be more focused on building solid, strong relationships within the industry more so than getting a one-time sale or one-time sponsorship. I don't care if that sponsorship $25,000. $25,000 only going to last you so long when you're doing this level of business. You can spend $25,000 on one overhead product that you need in order to sustain your business when you working at this level. And so what are you gonna do when the $25,000 out? Do you gonna need another $25,000? Or you gonna need another 50,000? You're gonna need another 75, 100,000, or another 5,000. Okay, so it's not what you know, it's who you know. And so if you have a problem with building relationships, you know that you have, it's a challenge for you. I want you to start working on that, because relationships really is the key, one of the key things that help business owners and entrepreneurs maintain their success. Because even when you're not in the room at an event, people can speak about your business, can refer your business. I cannot tell you how many times I wasn't at an event, but someone referred someone. They said they needed something, and they was like, "Oh man, you need to go to CTR Media Network. You want to do a podcast? You want to do a TV show? Oh, you want to do a book? She got a book on it, you know." Oh, she got a whole lot of podcasts you can go get interviews on, their shows and stuff like that. They're budget friendly. You can go over there and get stuff done, and they'll get you out there. I wasn't even in the building, but I built solid relationships that when someone, when they saw that I aligned with what they needed, I had a solution, they told them and they gave the information. And yes, I do give referral rewards for ones who refer. They get some compensation. You know why? Because I appreciate them and they didn't have to refer my business. They didn't have to refer it. Okay, so I like to give you a little something something. Anyway, um when building relationships, you need to be intentional about connecting with industry leaders and like-minded individuals that are entrepreneurs that are within your industry. You also need to give before you ask. Offer value first before seeking help. many times people mess up with building relationships is that when you first start building a relationship, you go in asking for way too much. If you come into a new relationship and you're asking for people to um lower their prices, you're asking people to waive their prices, you're asking people to, and you have, and mind you, this, especially if somebody you just meeting them, we're not talking about if you know the person and you have already built the relationship. We're talking about if you don't know the person from a can of paint and you're just building a relationship and they have a service or something that you feel can benefit your business, and then you see the price and you're like, man, I don't want to invest that much, maybe I can get them to cut the price. No, you have to lay a seed in their business. You should never ask someone to cut their prices for you when you're building a relationship. You should never ask someone to lower what they do for you. That's disrespectful. And if you build your relationship on that foundation of coming in saying, give me, give me, give me, give me, then more than likely it's not going to build a solid, intentional relationship that's going to flourish over time. You need to respect their prices. You need to respect what they do. You should never go in with give me before you actually build. You need to offer more value. You need to add more value to them and vice versa before asking for help. Because eventually they're going to ask for help from you. You're going to ask for help from them. But after you build the strong foundation first, the relationship. You also need to leverage online communities. So, what does that mean? You need to start building Facebook groups out. You need to build out you a Facebook page. You need to build out a LinkedIn or a LinkedIn group. You need to be a part of CTR Media Network. You need to learn how to leverage other people platforms that have what you want to build or what you want to obtain to tap in to have access. Our podcasters, they just didn't join our network just because they like me. They joined because they see what we have to offer and they want to be able to be a part of the movement and leverage the platform in which we have built with God's help. It's something that gives that win-win effect, right? You say you're a part of CTR Media Network. You can be a part of CTR Media Network because your show, and it gives you that built-in audience because we took the time to build our audience out over the period of time, and we're still building. We're still building and improving as we speak. And so think about that when you join other people communities and when you are building out your own communities as well. That can be Instagram too. The next thing, you need to make sure that you follow up and nurture the relationship. And if you take a little bit of time because life happens and you haven't responded or reached out in a week or two, then reintroduce this whatever it is that you was talking about. You can be apologetic, be like, sorry it took me so long to get back with you. um you can explain why if you choose to. You don't have to if you don't want to, but you can try to revisit the conversation and get it going. Basically, it's just a quick check-in. You should also check on them even when it has not anything to do with business. If you are truly trying to build a intentional relationship, especially if you heard that they were sick, especially if you notice that their regular routine on social media has changed some, if you notice a podcaster that they normally have an episode up and all of a sudden they didn't do an episode that week and that's out of character, you need to check on them. See how they're doing. Especially if you want to build a relationship or sustain a relationship, it should just not be about what they can do for you. What can you do for them and how much do you care? People don't care about how much you know. They want to know how much you care. Take the time. It won't take that long to say, hey, how you doing? We got a quote here from Porter Gale. Your network is your net worth. Let me give you this Bible scripture, Proverbs 13:20. Walk with the wise and become wise, for a companion of fools suffers harm. So make sure that you are with the wise people and not with the fools. I mean, I didn't say it, that the Bible said it. Let me give it to you again, because I didn't say it. It's Proverbs 13:10 that says, walk with the wise and become wise, for the companion of fools suffer harm. What I want you to do today is to be intentional with connecting with like-minded creators or entrepreneurs through CTR Media Network. We have a caveat of so many amazing TV and podcast hosts, as well as their amazing guests that have been guests on their show. They come in and share different information, and they want you to connect with them. So watch the shows and connect with the featured guests, as well as our sponsors that you see that's featured on the variety of different shows, and start building real, intentional, authentic relationships today. We are your next. Listen, by connecting and building intentionally, you don't know, your next big opportunity could be right around the corner. Okay? All right. Let that simmer for a little while. Let that simmer for a little while. So on this note, you guys have a great, amazing rest of your day. I'm talking too fast. Have a great, amazing rest of your day, and make sure to go download the CTR Media Network app today by going to www.ctrmedianetwork.com and click that big red button. Yeah, that big red button that says watch free TV, so that you can watch our free TV content of all of our amazing podcasters on our various different channels that can help you in all areas of life, business, and career development. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Here's why you need to tune in right now. With CTR Media Network, you can transform your knowledge into a fully produced TV show. Imagine your content streaming on platforms like Roku, Apple TV, Android TV, and Amazon Fire TV, reaching over 350 million households in 140 countries. We take care of everything, from managing your ready-to-go content to global distribution. And it's not just any content, it's edutainment, a perfect blend of education and entertainment that keeps viewers coming back for more. You'll join a vibrant community of thought leaders, podcasters, and educators, all sharing a passion for impactful content and global reach. Plus, with our app available on Google Play and the App Store, your show will be accessible to millions more, ready to shine on the global stage. Let's get you started. Schedule a 15-minute call with us today and turn your idea into a TV sensation. Reply to this video by saying, "I want to learn more." Don't wait, your audience is out